Hi, everybody, and welcome to 4:30 edition of Be Encouraged. We've got a great couple of guests at 4:30. Starting us off will be Michele Davila, and we will look forward to having her on right after this.
Check this.
Everybody, it is 4:30, and it's time for the Be Encouraged program in the 4:30 slot. And our first guest today, for a few minutes in here to talk about what she's doing in the community, is our friend, she's our new friend, Michele Davila. And it is two L's. He put one L when I put the advertising for the program up there. Anyway, it's all right. Hi, Michele. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so happy that you're here. Are you wearing your son's gaming headset?
No, this is actually
No,
from
okay.
work. It's totally stylish.
Oh, it's from work, man. You
Well,
didn't. Oh, what? Anyway, no, it's all good. No, my son. Tonight I'll be doing a show. I'm going to be wearing his little gaming headset. He goes, "I don't use that anymore, Dad. It's not any good." So he's always buying the latest headset or something. I don't know.
right.
Doing his gaming stuff. He has a good time with all that Apex and Minecraft and all that stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
so talk to us, Michele. Unfortunately, you have been one of the people that's been axed because of this whole COVID and not having work and therefore whatever. So you're probably job hunting, yes? Or are you doing
Correct.
the mom thing for
Well,
now?
yeah, I've been momming all summer, which has been kind of fun, actually. But we decided to embark on a little project together, and it kind of grew and grew, and here we are.
Okay, cool. Well, tell us about this project.
Okay. So there is a Facebook group in town. It's called Vienna VA Foodies. And originally it was just built for people to review restaurants in Vienna and give recommendations. And the woman that runs it ended up turning it into something a lot bigger once the pandemic started. And what she was doing was taking donations and then giving them to area restaurants who were obviously struggling. And then those restaurants would then turn around and provide meals to first responders, to food insecure families, and other various groups that were needy in town.
Right.
So it kind of was this multi-tiered structure as far as who benefited, right? And our family wasn't really eating out. We weren't really kind of contributing to it, but it was really inspirational, all the work that she was doing. So I saw this idea on Facebook of a family in Delaware that had created these little heart signs out of just like wood with a little stake and spray painted it on. And we had some wood laying around the house. I thought they were cute. So we made a couple and sent them out into Facebook land, and the project just kind of grew and grew and grew with people responding that they liked the signs and wanted one, and they were all pay your own price. And so people started donating money, and then we ended up turning that all around to the foodies group for them to distribute that money to the restaurants and then to the food insecure families.
That's cool. So you're making the hearts. Were
Right.
you helping with delivering food, or do the restaurants deliver the food?
Nope, the restaurants do that. We
Okay.
just Venmoed a bunch of money to the woman running the group. Her name's Lydia Russo. She's amazing. And then the restaurants would take that money and then take it from there.
Now, I've heard of Virginia foodies. Is that different than Vienna, Virginia foodies?
It is. This is just for Vienna. So all these,
for Vienna, okay.
all the food has been benefiting families and restaurants and first responders in our local area. They did do one project where they did a fundraiser for Anacostia and raised $20,000
wow.
to help
That's
food
great.
insecure families there. So she did spread out a little bit, but the main focus has been families around town.
Okay, cool. I just checking. I know we've worked with Virginia Foodies before, and I'd love to work with her too.
Yeah,
We are a community radio and video media broadcasting company, and we we don't do the exclusivity thing. We're not about. I mean, we want to make money. That hasn't started happening yet. We're in the gearing into that right now. But we want to. It's not the idea behind the show and behind the station. The station and the company, it's all about serving the community. So, and we know with that will come contributions or money or investors
sure.
or whatever. We know that's going to happen. That's not going to
Yeah.
be an issue
Yeah,
for us.
people get inspired, and that's sort of what this project was as well. People saw the signs, they
Yeah,
thought they were cute, they understood where the money was going to, and it kind of became this project that went a little
cool.
wild in town. It's great.
Yeah, it sounds really good. We have I love the signs. That's kind of a cool
Yeah,
idea.
they're cute.
What's written on the signs again? Tell me.
So it's just like a 12 by 12 sign with a stake, and it's spray painted with just a heart. And so it's just
Okay.
sort of like a kindness, love message.
Okay.
It's not towards any group, anything specific.
Sure.
And people have been putting it in their gardens and in their front yards near their mailboxes. And so you drive around Vienna. We ended up making 250 signs, and they're
Wow.
everywhere. It's really cute. So,
Old Town, have somebody started painting rocks
oh,
and then
really?
writing a message on the rocks and just leaving them like in front of a business or on their windowsill and
I
just
love it.
leaving them, and no one sees them leave them. So they must be doing it like early in the morning or something like that. But they're all different colors and it's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, and so
Fun.
some people have started doing that out. I have a friend who lives in that's how old we are. He's in a retirement community out in Loudon, and I don't know, I think it's him, but somebody just started doing the same thing out there.
Yeah.
Putting little rocks on the driveways or next to the post mailboxes and things like that. What a great way to say something. So people are walking, because that's what he said everybody does in their neighborhood is always
exactly.
walking. And you
Exactly.
see these little rocks, and you see
Yeah.
the little have a joyful day, or
Yeah.
be joyful or whatever. And I told him, I said, well, we need to put some out that says more joy, more joy, more joy.
There
We
you
got to
go.
put more joy rocks out everywhere.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
put our website underneath.
A little logo.
Make it an advertising thing. Yeah. So we'll get some of those heart signs too that says more joy. And then they'll say,
Exactly.
morejoyradio.com. Yeah. So, but that's what we're doing though. So I really wouldn't have any problem doing that at all. It's a great marketing strategy, I think,
Yeah.
just to say, hey, have a great day. And if you want to have an even better day, listen to our radio station.
Yeah. You guys have
That
great
kind of thing.
branding, more joy. That's what
That's
people
right.
need.
I
People are looking
know.
for that right now.
I'm very blessed to have that name. We decided to put it together and at first I put it together without the E. It was because I was thinking like a license plate, MORJOY, right?
Yeah.
And somebody had already had more with the E, so I was like, And then I thought, well, let's see if this is on Facebook. And I started checking, and there's a couple of different things that are more different. It's 2 words and stuff, but anyway. It all worked out really well.
There you go.
So you guys you're working with the Virginia Foodies.
Mm-hmm.
You're bringing in money, donations. Tell me what else. Is there anything else that you guys have working right now with that?
Well, I mean, Lydia would be a really good person to talk to about what she's
I'd love
doing.
to have her on.
Yeah, she's fantastic, has done just a massive amount of fundraising and helped our town out so much. And that's what inspired our family, was that we wanted to be able to contribute to just the good feelings that she was creating in town.
Right.
I mean, she's really saved businesses, honestly. But yeah, she'd be a good person for that. We're just this little small arm that we decided to do this little project, and we raised $6,000 over a couple months with a bunch of kids in the driveway, which was really cute. But Lydia has really been the star of the show for our town.
Well, let me tell you, that is an inspiring story. One of the things that More Joys, our 4 pillars actually are encouragement, inspiration, education, and information. So EIEI. All for oneness. Oh, that's how you spell farm, by the way. Anyway, so whatever. I'm always thinking about weird things and ways that catch people's ear, catch people's eyes, and stuff like that. Even it's kind of weird. So, but no, Michele, thank you for coming on the program. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate your message.
Well, it's out there. You guys have a good message going too, and I love your heart signs.
Thanks.
We're gonna have to have you make some of those for us so we can put them in our yards.
I think we're gonna end up just passing the project on to this church group because it's gotten so big and we need so many volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really been popular.
Well, that's cool. Is that your church group, or is that just another church group that's been involved?
Yeah, just another group that volunteered to step up. More inspiration. Awesome. Really cool.
Yeah, and my dad could get involved. He's got so much wood out in his garage, he didn't know what to do with it.
Exactly. That's what happened with us.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Michele, it's been an absolute pleasure. Hope to have you on another time.
Thanks.
And don't forget, morejoyradio.com. You can listen to our station. You'll be enjoying it.
Great. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Michele. Take care.
You too.
Right. Michele Davila, everybody. Thank you for coming on, Michele. We appreciate that more than you know. And now we're going to bring in my boy, Tora. What's up, Tora?
You really enjoyed that guest.
She's great. She was really fantastic. It was quickie, in and out. We're done. And she was good. She's a nice lady.
So hopefully our next...
she has teenagers, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tora, she has teenagers. Did you see her? She looked like she was like 25. She has teenagers. That's killing me. All right. I'm just so old, Tora. I'm so old.
So the next group of guests should be in the back.
They're already here. They're right there waiting. Hopes and Seams. I like that. Sounds cool. Sophie and who else? Hold on. I don't have it here. Sophie and Elie. I remember. Thanks for helping me out there, Tora.
No worries.
Sophie and Elie.
So yeah, I'm very excited to introduce our next group of guests. This group has been out volunteering in the community and more so in Northern Virginia during this pandemic, and we're very excited to have them on to talk about their wonderful work in the community.
Well, I'm excited to have them on too. Let's bring them on here real quick. It's Hopes and Seams. Elie and, of course, Sophie. Man, things run out of my head, girls, like just flies out of my brain. But you guys, look at you guys. Now, you guys I know are teenagers, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. We had Tora had a couple guys doing the same or similar what you guys, I know they were doing like food and stuff, but they were teenagers one was from Fairfax and one was from, I can't remember that, Woodson maybe. And they were working we got all these young people that making us look bad. Us old people look bad, Tora. And doing all this great work. Unbelievable. All right, Tora, thank you for introducing these wonderful ladies. And we're going to get into it and we're going to talk about what they're doing. Thank you, Tora. Ladies, which one's which? Sophie?
I'm Elie.
You're Elie. You're Sophie. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to say Elie, and I'm looking right at both of you anyway. Believe me, because I probably already... No, it's Elie over on this... I can't tell which side I'm looking at. Whatever, doesn't matter. So how are you, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Where do you guys go to school?
We go to Rockridge. It's a newer school in Ashburn.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of Rockridge, actually.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
It's about
Elie?
4 years old. So
it's so it's kind of like down in Prince William County, Colgan. It's kind of like, are you familiar with Colgan down there? No. Beautiful school. I mean, it's just they got a swimming pool. Do you guys have a swimming pool in your place? No. They got a swimming pool. They got everything. It's beautiful school down in Prince William off of the main road down at 234. Anyway, I want to know about Hopes and Seams. First of all, who came up with a name? I love it.
Me and my mom and I actually came up with the name. Yeah.
That's a very cool name.
Kind of like browsing through like Instagram and like looking at different things, and then we got inspired through like Pinterest, and it kind of just like we wanted to use like hope because like that's like our main, like, we want to like spread like our main mission is just to spread hope. Mm-hmm. So we knew like we wanted that. We wanted hope, and then I guess seams. I don't know, seams in a mask when you're sewing. I guess I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Hopes and themes.
Yeah.
I love it. No, we're more joy. So, it's all about, that's what it's all about. We want to bring more joy to the world around us. Hopes and seams. Looks like you guys are on the same exact pitch, trying to bring more joy to the world through your mask making. Tell me about what you've been doing. Tell me about what's been going on. When did you start doing this whole thing?
So basically, we just started making masks because of the coronavirus. Just like it just happened, like with school and like everything shutting down. Emily, me, like we didn't really have anything to do, and our grandma has always been sewing, so she just taught us how to sew, just like a cotton mask. And then from our grandma teaching us how to sew, we started making so many. So we started donating them to either local hospitals and just people that needed masks to go out in public.
So we saw like
Sure.
a mask because all of the because also they're like washable and reusable. So we thought that was like easy.
So
instead of the
Nice.
throwaway kind.
yeah, we thought it'd be more beneficial. And then since we started donating masks, more people started finding out about us. And then people in our community reached out to us and they're like, hey, do you think we can purchase a mask from you guys? Because they just needed it to go to the store. And they just kind of started building from there. And then actually one of our good friends, like one of our best friends, her dad owned the local like Chick-fil-A like down the street from us. And so he asked us if he could make masks for them because the workers needed masks. So we started making masks for their Chick-fil-A, and then he
Did you get some
told
cow print fabric
yes,
to make them?
exactly what we had.
Okay,
So
good. That's cool.
he started telling like his other people
Chick-fil-A
that he knew
people.
at other Chick-fil-A's, so then it just kind of like grew from there. So we had cow masks and all these Chick-fil-A's in Loudoun County and some in Fairfax as well. And then that's
Burke?
kind of how we started almost.
Did you guys give some to the Burke Chick-fil-A? Because they have cow masks. I go to the Chick-fil-A here in Burke, and I've seen a couple cow masks. Kind of cool.
I don't remember all. There's so many.
There's so many Chick-fil-A's.
Don't even remember.
You lose track. I get it. No problem.
Yeah.
I get it. What other kind of masks are cool that you make?
So we
yeah.
make the cotton masks, like the ones for Chick-fil-A, and then we also make we don't actually make them. We design them through a special vendor. So we design performance masks, and basically it has like a adjustable nose piece. It has like adjustable straps, and also has a pocket for a filter, and it's very like breathable and
P90 whatever filter they need. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also very, very breathable, and you're not as muffled when you're talking. So we find that really a lot easier than the cotton masks, but we do still sew the cotton masks.
This is my mask, and you can, it's a face shield, and I love it because it's so much more. It also, wicks away the sweat and stuff because those masks can get really hot and humid inside of them. And if you can see, it doesn't change my voice at all when I put this sucker on. So I don't know. I love it. I love these masks. I get them from a company down in Florida. But this same cotton, you can just make one piece of cotton and bring it around and sew it up, and you got a face shield. You can make a bunch of those. I have a bunch that have faces on them too. So I have like a cowboy face and things like that. It's fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to start doing that with your masks also, though? Making like little smiley faces and stuff on them? You already have that?
I can go grab it.
First with some of our
Yeah. Run and grab it.
But so basically with our performance mask, we can basically we can design and put on any logo we want. And so we started doing like our school logo. So we started just to like spread school spirit and stuff like that. And we knew like people would like them. And so we just started designing like our local school mask, and then Emily we have like some that we can show you. But basically this is like our school's
That's your school,
logo.
okay.
Yeah, it's our school's it's kind of.
I like the way at the back, so you can make them bigger or smaller as you need.
Adjustable ears.
Yeah, so these are just like the mask that we designed just has our school logo on it, and then just looks like this. And then it just has adjustable straps, so you can easily like
put it on your ear, and then it also has a filter inside of it, like if
The
you
pocket.
want, the
for a
pocket
filter.
if you want to
Pocket for a filter
yeah,
if
and
you
then
need
has,
it,
like,
right, to
adjustable
make it
nose.
medical grade.
Yeah.
Mhm,
And
but
then this
Sure.
is the smile one.
this
that
is
we
one of our smile
designed.
ones that we have.
I love it. Love that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's very cool.
And
That's
then
very
we
cool. I like
also-
that one.
Yeah. And then for the cotton mask, we also like did the little like hole thing with the straw. You know, have you seen those?
I have, with a little flap so you can put the
also-
straw through it. I have recently seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
also
first time I've seen that. Now you make it a little bit bigger so people can actually eat through their mask.
I know.
Because I went out to eat today. I shouldn't have, but I did. And yeah, I mean, we eat outside though. We don't go inside. We eat outside, and you gotta take your mask off and you eat. But we're outside, so it's safer than if we were inside, of course. And I'm with a guy who I know, he's good. We're not worried about it. So, but you guys are fantastic. Thank you for doing that. What grade are you guys in? Tell me.
we're
Rising
rising seniors.
Rising seniors. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. This is a crap year to be a senior.
Yeah.
Last year was a crap year to be a senior too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get this crap taken care of so you guys can have your senior experience, which typically doesn't really start till the end of your senior year. But hopefully we can get all this crap taken care of so you guys can have a real good senior year, have your senior picnic and your senior trip and all that senior stuff that last year's seniors did not get to do. Graduate. How about just graduation with all your family and friends? That's the one part that really sucked for seniors last year. I felt bad. My buddy's daughter was a senior. Actually, she's out in Loudoun County, but not at Rockridge. She's in Freedom.
Oh,
she goes to Freedom.
That's like right around the corner from us.
Yeah, they live in South Riding. So yeah. So anyway, it sucked. It just did. I'm sorry. It's the only word I can think of for it. Terrible. So thank you guys. What else? What's your next steps? What else do you guys plan on doing? You got anything new? Any new designs or new ideas that you're thinking about doing?
Well, we're thinking about doing more like for the performance masks at least, like more like Loudoun County schools.
Yeah.
Because we have Rockridge, this is Rockridge, Independence, which is the newer school, and then John Champ, and then we want to reach out to
Freedom,
and a couple of
Briarwoods,
and Riverside.
Did you say Briarwoods also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's something we definitely want to try to do. We just have to like market well, but
performance masks.
Yeah.
Well, you two, I can see selling anybody. You could probably walk in and say, "Buy this from me," and they'll go, "Okay, you guys are so awesome." So yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Play it up, girls. That's all I got to say. Play it up. How cute you are and stuff, and you'll sell. All right. There's no. Why do you think people get saleswomen that are, they're cute and they're fun and they're perky, and that's you just play that up and it'll definitely pay you benefits. Don't take advantage of that. Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for being on the program today, guys. You guys are superstars, and love to hear in the future what else y'all are going to be up to, and we'll have you back on the show. Okay.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, my God. So good to have you. I love having fresh faces. It's good. Thanks, ladies. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. Sophie and Elie. They were a sight for sore eyes, I think is what you would say. Billy Riley, superb. Veronica Clark, I guess that might have been. Can we see an example? Well, we showed you, didn't we? And Amy Gish said having ACES senior year. I don't know what ACES means. Just kidding. I know she's trying to write awesome and didn't connect for her. Anyway, so I should have told them. I'm sorry, guys, that we didn't tell them that you guys were asking about them. Veronica Clark. So Veronica Clark, okay. Thank you for tuning in. She said, awesome. I'm going to put up, though, for everybody. Have an ACES senior year. Hey, Pat Malone, thank you, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Malone will be on with us on Monday at 4:30. It's just so long. I don't know what hat he's wearing unless it's in America. If it's an Atlanta Braves hat, he's not allowed to wear it. I don't let Billy Riley wear his Atlanta Braves hat, so I don't care. It doesn't really matter. But thank you, Pat, for chiming in there. Appreciate it. Folks, don't forget, like and share. If you're here listening and watching the program, will you please just click on the like button? Give us a little something or other. Let us know you're there. Let us know you're chiming in. Pat Malone, Veronica Clark, Jason Scott Watson, and Tura Arsala. All of those guys chiming in. Oh, it's an Alexandria Aces cap. Very nice. Now, is that adult baseball league, Pat, or is that an adult softball league? That's the question. I'm guessing you're a baseball guy. So that's cool. Got several people watching. We appreciate you guys for watching today. We are getting ready to drop off the air. But let me give you a little encouraging word. An encouraging word. Men love their children, not because they are promising plants, but because they are theirs. That was an English statesman, the Earl of Halifax. Sure. Earl of Halifax. He was probably a Brit. He's one of the sympathizers of the Brits. Daddy's favorite tools are numbered among a child's favorite toys. Mm-hmm. Every kid wants to get her hands on Dad's retracting tape measure and his hammer. One father told me that his kids had taken over his undercar creeper as their favorite riding toy, and he has trouble getting it back when he wants to change the oil. Awesome. That's awesome stuff. Collegiate Summer League baseball team. There you go. Founded in 2006. That's what Pat had said, that his hat, as you guys can see his hat, Alexandria Aces cap, and then the Alexandria Aces are a collegiate summer league baseball team that Pat founded in 2006, and I would guess they're going strong still. I don't know how this all, but we'll talk to Pat on Monday. We'll find out all the different things that Pat's doing around the area and for everything, and it better be wooden bat. I don't know. Baseball with aluminum bats like college, that's got to be the scariest thing in the world for baseball pitchers. Unbelievable. That ball coming right back at you. Comes off those aluminum bats. I mean, it comes off fast enough off a wooden bat. So, I know I've been hit before playing softball, being the pitcher in softball, and the guy slung that ball right back at me, line drive, and I saw it coming, and I lifted up one of my legs. Wrong one. Hit me right on the shin that was still planted and it put me down big time. Down I went. I will say this for myself. I had the wherewithal, as much as that thing felt like it broke my leg, to grab the ball, roll over on my back, and throw it from my back to my first baseman, and we got the guy out. But, yeah, then I cried. I was like, holy crap. I looked down. My shin is black, blue, and purple, and it looks like I have a second leg growing out of my shin. It was terrible. Horrible experience. This is one little PTSD for me, and I'm not making fun of PTSD. Sorry. Didn't mean to say it that way. But, yeah, and I also had somebody didn't hit me, but their bat came out of their hand, and he's coming right at me. And I was like, woo! I was like, wait a minute. Now, just because I've been striking y'all out doesn't mean, you know. And, okay. Is that where you're going to do it from? Cool. Pat will be doing the show on Monday from the Glory Days Grill in Alexandria. Outstanding. We got the Glory Days Grill here in Burke, Pat. And, yeah, that's awesome. Can't wait to have you on, Pat, on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Monday, 4:45, Pat Malone will be on with us, 4:30 rather, 4:30. Pat Malone, Monday. We appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, Pat, Amy, Gish, who else? Veronica Clark, Billy Riley, and of course, superstar Tura Arsala. I was looking at office spaces today. I need somebody to be a sponsor for my office spaces. It really will cost, I'm going to tell you this straight up, it's going to cost less than $1,200 a month for me to get, for at least get one office space, perhaps two for $1,200. So anybody who's out there who would like to make a exchange with me, our studios are open for naming rights. And for that kind of money, I'll give you a commercial every single hour on all of our social media, all of our radio shows, all of our video shows like this one here. The closing of this video program would have your advertisement on the page. And then at night, for instance, tonight, the LMB show is on. It's going to be a 2-hour show for that show. And then it goes an additional hour with more people. All 3 hours, you would have an ad throughout that program, if not one, more than one. So anybody interested, please hit me up. I would just love to work with you. Tura Laura. That's right, Pat. Exactly. So we'll see you tonight, guys. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Tune in. We'll be here. And we'd love to have you join us via the comments and whatnot. We'll have some, not trivia, but we'll talk about different stuff like we always do on the LMB show. So yeah, 8 o'clock to 10. And then next week we might go from 7 to 10. You never know, especially if we can get into an office space. If we get in an office space, dude, I'm going to be up there every day, all day long, making shows, bringing shows, doing radio live. It's going to be a ball. So I invite you guys all to join us for that. God bless you all. It's the end of the program. We always go a couple minutes long. I don't know why, but we do. So that's all there is to it.
Feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I'm only saying that it feels right.